Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing gameplay with the brand new dynamic duo that includes this brand new Detlef Shrimp as well as Sapphire Gary Payton. Boosts both of these cards up significantly and makes them one of the best Ruby, or I guess budget duos in all of my team, because these two cards together become a really nice duo. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's take a look at the duo. So the duo boosts Detlef from an 87 over or 88 overall up to a 90. Gives him some significant boosts too. +2 close shot, +3 3 ball, +15 defensive rebounding, +8 interior, +4 help defensive IQ, and +6 strength. 2 more hot badges are catch and shoot corner specialist, silver agent 3, gold midi magician, gold rebound chaser, silver spot finder, and bronze box out beast. Gary Payton gets some boosts as well. Honestly, the stat boosts aren't as good, but he does have acrobat, fast switch, both going to gold, as well as bailout, needle threader, unpluckable, ankle braces, and pick dodger also going to gold. Silver dimer, break starter, and slithery as well. A lot of good stat boosts there, and it really turns especially Detlef Shrimp into a really good defensive card, because if you look at his stats with the duo, he's really good. He shoots the 3 at a high level, 89 3 ball. He's not a super great athlete, and he's not a great ball handler, but defensively he becomes okay, at least has a pretty decent interior. Not a great rebounder or anything, but he's got okay-ish speed. He is big at power forward at 6'10", and he's going to be an elite pick and pop shooter. While he's not the best defensive card in the world, he becomes at least better defensively, and then he becomes an even better shooter as well, which makes him a really interesting card to me, and a card that I want to try out a lot, especially with the duo in game, because I think it's one of the best dynamic duos in my team. But we're just going to try out his animations right here in freestyle. I've used Gary Payton a bunch. This release, I will say, for Shrimp is not quite as good as last year's release was, but it feels kind of good. It's a little bit hitchy actually, but I would say it's pretty easy to green, pretty consistent. We should knock the majority of them down, and we're able to knock that one down as well. So he's going to be a pretty good pick and pop shooter. He's big and athletic at the 4. I mean, he's not super athletic, but he's big and he's got capable enough speed. I don't think he's as good as a Joe Smith, but especially with the duo, it makes him a lot more versatile as a card and gives him better shooting badges and stuff as well. I just think it's going to make him a better all-around card. It makes Gary Payton better as well. Gary Payton also already an amazing guard, maybe the best budget point guard in my team in terms of sapphires and below, probably is. So he and Detlef together make for an incredible budget duo that really can get the job done at a very high level as a point guard and a power forward. So let's hop into a game, see what Detlef Shrimp and this Gary Payton duo can do. Good board by Bosch. Let's push the ball in transition. Going up against, I gotta say, a very mediocre team, especially Rick Mahorn at center makes no sense to me, but great shot by Detlef Shrimp immediately, finding an open hash in transition and knocking down the 3. And then we got Gary Payton out here making an impact defensively. What Detlef might not do defensively, a guy like Gary Payton will. This dude's team, by the way, don't know why. I mean, he's got Gary Payton, Giannis, and Jerry West, who are pretty okay cards. Sorry, Marcus Smart, Jerry West, and Giannis, which are pretty okay cards. And then he's running gold Asar Thompson and gold Rick Mahorn. I don't get it. Good ball movement, wide open 3-4 KD, easy bucket. That's great ball movement. I forgot that I was going to try to score all the points of the duo. I guess I'm not going to score all the points of the duo, but we do want to focus on Gary Payton and Detlef Shrimp as much as possible in this gameplay. Good defense there by GP again. He is such an elite guard defender, which of course makes total sense. But Detlef to the rim all the way. May not be the most athletic card in the world, but gets inside there and gets himself the layup. So he's got 5 points right now. Gary making an impact defensively, and Detlef kind of carrying the load offensively to this point. Swinging over. Good defense here. Help down. Now rotate from the hash. Oh, I reached in and I fouled there. That's totally on me. My bad, but still not too worried about it. Playing okay so far, I feel like. So not going to complain too much. Let's play some defense and let's play some offense. Let's get ourselves a bucket here. Maybe we can get a 3 off a screen with Gary Payton or something like that this possession. He's trying to blitz me. Gary Payton bursting this way. Booker dribble style, gets back to the left, back to the right. Booker dribble style, stops in the paint. Yo, that was not what I meant to do. Back out up top though. I'm going to knock that. Oh, I'm not going to knock that down slightly early with Detlef Shrimp. That's annoying. I gotta hit that. Am I really gonna get dogged out by Gold? I almost did get dogged out by Gold Asar Thompson. Thankfully, KD came back to block it, and then he misses wide open with Jerry West, so that's nice. But let's go pick and pop again here. Drag back. Let's go. Good movement. Gary Payton actually moves really nicely into an open 3 that he knocks down. His movement with the D-Book dribble style, a pretty good escape and a decent enough release. I'm telling y'all, man, Gary Payton is card. I'm I'm so high on at the point guard position. Best Sapphire and below point guard right now, and maybe darn near best Ruby and below point guard besides a couple of guys, and he is a really, really nice card. Pushing the ball this way again, attacking the rim inside, back out to that corner. Detlef Schrempf with another 3-ball opportunity. Bang, bang. We are hooping right now on the offensive end of the court. Really on both ends. Gary Payton has takeover. Defensively has made a huge impact, but also has play takeover, which I think is an amazing takeover. So I'm super duper cool with Gary Payton getting that playmaking takeover. Makes the pick and pop passes even more dangerous as well, which is super duper nice. Of course, he has no idea what free throw release he is using, and he misses the first. Gonna expect he shoots the late on the second one, and I was right. He shoots the late on the second one because he does not adjust. I called it perfectly, didn't I? But catch, and oh, I'm so tempted to shoot that ball. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I don't know what you're doing defensively, but I am not trying to shoot a wide open 3 with Gary Payton. I want to find some other shot here. Please actually pop for me. He won't pop. I don't know. Going to the free throw line, going to try out Gary Payton's free throw again. Honestly, he's not a great free throw shooter. His free throw percentage isn't, or his free throw rating isn't super high. His release also isn't that good. So Gary Payton, not the best free throw shooter in the world, but this dude I think has basically just given up at this point, or whatever he's doing. I think, yeah, he's just giving. I don't know what he's doing actually, and we can't score when he's trying to let me score. It seems like, but we could score all game before that. Another really bad take. I feel bad for this guy. This is just not a very fair matchup. Swinging it over to Detlef. Pump fake. I could have shot it. Back up top to him. Can I green a heavy? Detlef Schrempf off the play take. It's not a heavy. It's a wide open. But it's still a bucket. 18-4 lead. And I think we've seen all we need to see. Not the best matchup in the world, like I said. But this is an amazing duo for salary cap. A no money spent player. Maybe coming off your bench even on your team would be a really good next to another offensive scoring guard. If you're kind of in a pinch, you need a group or a duo between your point guard and your power forward that isn't going to cost you a ton of MT, or you want a lineup like this that you can run in salary cap at a high level, this duo is really, really nice. So definitely highly recommend this one if you're looking for one of the more budget dynamic duos to run in my team right now. So with that being said, let's hop back to the main menu. Let's hit this 3 real quickly, and then we'll hop into the main menu. Well, never mind. We're going to miss the 41. It's a tough shot. We miss it. I'm okay with it. Let's review these cards. As a whole, this is a really good duo, and I feel like for a budget team, a no money spent team, something like that, or a salary cap squad, this is an amazing duo. Say you put this together next to a free shooting guard, like for example, we'll just go with Dominique Wilkins. We're thinking super no money spent type team. Small forward position you have, or even like a salary cap team, like I was saying. You throw Robert Covington small forward position, and then say you're grinding for that Cliff Robinson card that'll be available here in a little bit, or a Dunktober Serge Ibaka could be thrown in the team, or even an Anthony Davis if you're a little bit MT. There are so many things you can do, but this type of duo, with a defensive PG as well as a pick and pop power forward like this, especially since the power forward position, I understand he's not a great defender, but the power forward position might be the least important for defense right now. I'm not too worried about that when it comes to Detlef Schrempf. I just think this is a really good duo that is worth using in a lot of lineups, and I highly recommend if you're looking for that type of cheap budget duo, because both these cards are good cards on their own. Put them together, makes for an amazing budget duo. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.